Welcome to Board Ghost, a story broadcast with games as the engine.
If living is a highway, then heaven is a bus stop. Been waiting for a minute there, or has it been forever? 'Cause dying don't agree with me, no. 'Cause dying don't agree with me, no. All you board ghosts, come with me, we're going home.
We believe you're out there, hungry for stories for shared experiences. We can't see you, can't hear you, yet we will play for you. This night's offering is a continuation of our game Fiasco, using the play set State Prison by someone whose name I can't pronounce. It's like got 3 consonants at the beginning, S-B-Z-I-N-E. But I like their name a lot.
State Prison.
Yeah, so I am one of your humble players, John Holt.
With
Ken.
you, as always, is me, Ken Breeze. Welcome back, Board Ghosts.
And our guest, returning for the second half of our story.
I'm Tim Rodriguez.
All right, welcome back, Tim. To learn more about Fiasco, how we generated the story using the game, you can go listen to our episode on Fiasco, our primer.
Primer
short
episode.
thing.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
one.
we have a pretty basic grid here. No, it's pretty insane.
Actually, yeah, it's
a nuts grid.
It's pretty
It's
nuts.
gotten to be a little nuts.
All right.
That's okay.
So we'll kind of run through our characters and the grid as we go. So I'm playing Elodie Pons, a 28-year-old French visa holder working in Reno, Nevada,
Yep.
who has come to, she has a hair lip and an accent and a slight lisp from her hair lip and drools all the time. I didn't describe that yet.
We didn't describe it. We didn't get really
get
deep
into that.
into drooling just yet.
That's
true.
But
she
with
does
this
drool.
episode, Board Ghosts,
But she is a ardent fan of gangster rap. In fact, that's one of the
Sure
reasons
is.
why she came to the U.S. She sort of set it up a pen pal letter thing and came to the U.S. as a mail order bride for Ken's character, Richie Wonder. And
Richie Wonder definitely mail ordered Elodie Pons from France. But soon after she arrived, or even maybe right before she arrived, Richie and his brother got popped and are now in state prison. He's getting out soon, and Richie is really focused on his music career. He is a cappella singer and a specialist in ancient medieval music, a madrigal, if you will. And he is very convinced that there is a big space in the music tableau for his type of music. He's so convinced that he's been getting demo tapes ready, and not only that, he thinks that being in prison and performing in prison will be a big leg up once he gets out and will generate some buzz. So he's been putting together a concert that'll be in prison with his brother, who Tim is playing.
And I'm playing MC Mad Scratch, the identical twin of Richie Wonder, to his great dismay. They, I would say, don't exactly see eye to eye on things. But as it happens, his brother's wife, or soon-to-be wife, is perhaps one of Mad Scratch's biggest fans. So it's been an interesting scenario so far.
Richie doesn't know that, though. That is so far is a secret, that there's a connection between his bride-to-be, his fiancée, and his brother.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that is a secret. We have some tilts on the table from last time.
Yeah, we have innocence, romantic feelings get creepy, and tragedy and overdose. And just a real quick thing on the grid, between Richie and Elodie, there's a weapon object, a toothbrush and a razor blade shiv.
Yep.
Between Richie Wonder and MC Mad Scratch, there is a location, a grimy prison farm cornfield.
That's where we're having the concert.
Cornfield?
Corn.
The cornfield is on the other side of
the conjugal visits. And then between MC Mad Scratch and LOD, there's a need to put an end to an inappropriate relationship.
Which
All
we
right.
haven't really seen much of yet.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We're building up.
All right, so we are entering Act 2. I am LOD, and here we go. Elodie just came out of a visit with Richie where he's got like a bruise and like a small cut that's been like bandaged over his eye, and he's really excited to tell her about how, with the help of like 4 guys that MC Mad Scratch got together, just beat the shit out of Big Stork for like
Poor Biggie Stork.
Poor Biggie Stork.
What a dick.
and
Biggie
she's
Stork.
like she was definitely saying, you can't get yourself in any trouble. You need to get out in time. This is a problem.
You know how it is.
Your
on the
brother's a
inside,
bad
babe.
influence on you. He's an amazing rapper, but you're not that dark soul. That's why your art is like isn't as substantive. And so, but so she actually goes to, she sort of like scoots off to the side and signs up for another visit and tells the clerk that she needs to go to the infirmary and see her friend who's there in the infirmary, that it's very important that she see him.
Oh, yeah.
So she waits around again. It's like an hour
Spends
gap.
days at prison.
She stays a while there
hanging out.
in the visiting lounge.
She brought
And
a Grisham with her.
She's brought in by the guard who basically just kind of, she's like, oh, can we be alone? He's like, this guy's half in a coma with 2 broken arms. Like, he's not going anywhere. So, yeah, whatever. And he just kind of stands with his back to the door of this infirmary. And I go over to Biggie Stork.
Oh, no.
boy.
And so I go up to Biggie Stork and I say, Biggie Stork, are you? Hello? Oh, what have they done to you? This is terrible. You look terrible. Who did this to you?
Kid Wonder and his goons.
Oh, no, Biggie. Was it this man? And I show him a picture of one of you two. It's an older picture, and it's not clear who it is, but it's one of the twins when they're being twins. Was it this man?
Yeah, definitely.
He is so rude. I'm so sorry that he did this to you. You must want to get such revenge.
I'm not in here that long. I just want to keep my head down and get out. I was trying to help a brother out, and he came at me.
Oh, Biggie, all the more reason you know these places. You need to show your strength. Besides, if you are about to get out, they will probably ignore little picadillos, little things.
What?
Oh, you worry. Listen, you need to prove your manhood. You need to, if you want to survive this place for as short a time as you are in, you've got to kill this man.
I don't think my arms are gonna heal by that time.
Oh, Richie tells me that he is so sorry this happened to you. Do you know Richie Wonder? He's a very kind boy. In the jail.
Yeah, what are you talking about? That's the dude who messed me up.
Oh, no, you are mistaken. They are twins. You do not know this. This man is MC Mad Scratch.
Mad Scratch is a good guy.
Oh, no,
I
you
think.
don't know. Oh, you're so confused. I'm so sorry. They must have drugged you so much. No, this is
Petting him.
is MC Mad Scratch. He's a very, very dangerous man. You must listen to his music. There's one called Smack a Man Down. So it is exquisite. It's a piece of art, but it is very dark, very violent. It's very dangerous for you in here.
Makes sense.
You need defense, okay? And she reaches down into her skirt
Ah.
and extracts something that she has wrapped very carefully in some foil and then a plastic bag and had sort of inserted into one of her body cavities, and sort of tucks it into his cast under his arm, which hurts him quite a bit.
Oh.
You must do something for me and for yourself. And then this is where I'll ask you guys to make a call.
I think it goes very well for
Well, all
LOD.
right.
It goes
Right, I
very,
can't-
very well.
I can't let anybody. He messed up my arm so bad. I'm gonna get my payback.
That's right, my little one. Oh,
my payback.
My little croissant pain. You will get what you deserve, okay? You need to show yourself strong, all right? Do it. Do it in front of an audience. Make it count, okay?
Oh, like the concert.
What concert is this? I do not know.
Richie
But
was
be
putting together
careful,
a
please.
concert.
He is such a dangerous man.
All right, I'll try.
And and that's when the guard kind of turns around and is like,
What?
"Hey, step away from him. What are you doing
no
so
touching,
close?
no petting."
touching." I'm so sorry. Goodbye, little stork. I will see you soon, okay?
It's Biggie Stork.
Biggie.
Okay. Very good. Well, I think we're going to flash forward to the dress rehearsal for the big show. Camera sort of pans away from the prison. It's nighttime, probably sunset. There's pinks and different hues in the sky, clear sky. Sort of camera turns all the way around 180 degrees to look to the grimy corn
Oh, man,
field.
it's starting to be spring.
But
it's extra soggy, gross.
It
and
is
wet in
soggy,
there.
gross, but there's been a few changes. They brought out a few of those big floodlights they use on the freeway to so you can work at night.
Oh, sure.
So those are all like blasting the area, and they're sort of like wham, like they're these sort of the generators going exactly. And where there's some hammering and because the stage is up, but they're putting some more stuff up so they can hang some lights and do some different stuff like that, like hang strings of like maybe Christmas lights or like tinsel stuff, like just really low budget decorations. But Richie is like directing people, but at this point he and Mad Scratch are like practicing their like Belle Biv DeVoe dance moves. They're sort of like Boys the Men style dance moves. And I'm telling you, it's going to be great. It's just a kickball change, and then we're going to go into this. And yep, oh, that's good. Yep, you're doing it. That's right.
All right. This is.
Now we gotta think. Are we writing a song together? Like, is that what's happening? It feels like that's what's
I
happening.
think that there's been kind of like the space to do something like that, but like without the sampler, and
Right.
especially having taken out.
Right, we don't
Biggie
have any
Stork,
equipment.
We definitely don't have any
We
equipment.
don't have any equipment.
So
right.
so I'm trying to teach you how to sort of like sing as like part of a loop that has to be like gone through.
Sure.
Sure. And
Which I'm pretty good at. I mean, I sing a cappella semi-professionally.
yeah,
I mean,
no,
I'm
like
all right at
I
it.
think then that's actually going really well.
Yeah.
like
But
that's
it's
going
the
really
whole
well.
like doing
Yeah,
the robot
exactly.
while
Doing
you
the
do it.
robot and like doing like actually putting on the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so we're having sort of conflicting ideas a little bit, and I'm like, well, what if I just start making drum sounds with my mouth at this point?
That's true. You could beatbox.
What? I can
I
do
nev-
what now?
Yeah, make some drum sounds with your mouth.
Do 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 do. And he
Okay.
starts making more like boo 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 boo. And he
Okay.
starts making all these different noises with his mouth.
Like it starts dropping like
Yeah.
a crazy beat, and it's
Like that?
amazing.
Like that?
Yeah. Okay. That's something I could work with.
Okay.
Okay. So tell me you're not going to use the name Richie Wonder for this.
Okay. I guess I could change it.
All
For
right.
this.
So
For this. You're going to use MC Mad Scratch?
well, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then why don't how about this then? Like we'll do
What if you're like DJ Dollar Bill?
or
Like Bill.
or I could be Richie Bills. How about that?
DJ Richie Bills?
DJ Richie. Well, it's going to be more like Richie Bills featuring MC Mad Scratch? No?
It's you know what? It's your show.
That's right.
It's your show.
That's right.
It's your show. Fine. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Richie Bills then. I'll go. That sounds good. I like it. This is a lot of fun. This could turn into something.
Yeah, it could.
Things are going
sure
well
could.
for Richie.
God.
It's like,
It sure could.
man, ever since, we kicked, Biggie Stork's ass, I feel so connected to you. I feel like, prison's really bringing us together.
Yeah. I guess so.
And
Like,
I know that I can,
I mean,
our
the fact that
styles
we're
are
roommates
different.
certainly helps.
But I really think that this show is it's something that the guys are gonna appreciate. It'll bring our stock up, and then we'll get out, and then our careers will take off.
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, it's gonna be great. I can't wait. Okay, let's take it from the top.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm Richie Bills. All right, and that's I think where the scene ends. And it only goes bad from here.
Oh man, we've gone a handful of weeks ahead in time.
Okay.
Just getting ready for the concert, getting everything together,
Yep.
getting through all the bureaucracy of that.
Yep.
And it ends up, this concert is like Richie's kind of like last hurrah.
Before he gets out.
Before he gets out.
Got
Yeah,
it,
like
yeah.
it's getting to be time.
Definitely.
Like
Definitely.
you didn't have that long.
No.
Like I had a
You had a prior, maybe, and you're in a little bit longer.
And you definitely don't have as good a behavior.
Yeah, I definitely don't have as good a behavior. Yeah. For like, I don't know how you got away with kicking the crap out of Biggie Stork.
I blamed you.
Oh yeah, that would make sense actually.
It was my twin brother.
It must have
Wasn't
been
me.
Those are his guys.
Yeah, come on.
I obviously wasn't there. Is that,
Not me.
not me. It wasn't me.
In the corner.
It's lunchtime. It's everybody's doing the whole lineup thing. MC Mad Scratch is about to get jumped.
Oh.
Like Biggie Stork is like
He's
taking
coming back.
Elodie's advice to heart, and he's been biding his time, waiting for his arms to heal
Okay.
up. But he's
Yeah.
he's got that special little package,
Mhm.
and there's a food tray. I think the first thing that happens is crash as like the sound of like plates full of meatloaf just like go like destroyed over MC Mad Scratch's head.
Oh, shit. Everything hits the floor.
Oh shit! Everything
Everyone
hits the
turns
floor.
around and looks. People start yelling. Fight, 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 fight,
Guards start like a
Yeah.
small alarm goes
Yeah,
off. They start like
then there's,
gathering
you
up
know, there's
people.
there's 2 guards in there.
Yeah.
for
Mhm.
lunch.
They pull back,
Like it's
yeah.
it's generally not a violent prison.
Yeah.
or at least it
It's a
wasn't
state-
before
yeah,
we
it's a
got
state
They
here.
kind of like
State.
they kind of try to close the doors at least,
Yeah,
and like
a,
they're rushing
a
out to
handful of
get
people
other
like
people.
bolt to the edges.
Right.
They're like, we're not in this.
Yeah.
Is Richie Wonder around for this, or has he just come in?
I don't know.
I imagine he's
Is-
probably there in line. Like,
Then, yeah, he's
yeah,
definitely there.
I think he's there.
And if he sees his brother under duress, he's going to run in and try and help him.
Okay.
Someone smashed you over the head.
Yeah.
There's a number of different people who are kicking you on the ground. Is that
I think it's mostly
where
just
we're at
Biggie
right now?
Stork. Like I
just
think,
Big,
I
just
think
him by himself? He
I
doesn't
think
have a crew?
it's just him. I think he didn't know to bring a crew.
Man, Biggie Stork really,
At least-
he really doesn't know what he's talking about,
I
does
think
he?
I think Biggie was like
I believed him, too.
in for like 3 months, like on like a drunk driving charge or something.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, well, I rush in and I jump on Biggie Stork's back then.
I don't know. It's awesome. It's like
Ah!
Yeah,
I
get
start,
the
like,
fuck off me,
punch him in the
motherfucker.
face. Get off my brother!
He hits you in the head with a cast.
Yeah.
no, I think he's out of the cast at this point. Like,
All
I
right,
think we've
yeah.
gotten. Hey, he healed fast.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The that special little package has like gone scooting away, and but it's kind of unwrapped right now.
Oh.
Richie, you're
I'm
you
on
like
his back.
you've holding him. Like I go and I come around and I find this thing. Like you were gonna shank me, motherfucker.
You say that to him?
Yeah, no, I like,
You're gonna shake me?
and I think what happens
What does
is
Biggie
I'm
Stork
like,
say?
Biggie Stork is like, get off me, come on. You freaks.
You fucking freaks.
So it's the shiv, right?
Right.
With
It's it's totally like the
razor blade toothbrush.
It's a
toothbrush,
razor
yeah.
blade and a toothbrush.
And now I think that MC Mad Scratch has a dilemma here. Like he's got a shiv, there are guards,
Yeah.
but also a reputation.
Yeah.
I think he's got to go with the reputation. He's gonna go for a look cut. You know, he's
Yeah.
like,
That's what he's aiming for.
yeah,
Yeah.
Things aren't going well.
That's yeah. I mean, well, it's not going to go well because there are guards, and this has been a bit. Like, there's been enough time for people to respond. But I think he's gonna like aim to like slash him across the forehead, like for like the wrestling blood. He's like, motherfucker, jump me, like, I'll kill you,
Now,
murder
is
you
his,
in your
is
face.
his aim true? I mean, this other guy's being wrestled by his brother.
If you want to take it that you're
You know
getting
what?
beat by guards,
You
then
know what?
take it in that
Here's
direction.
actually, you know what? I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Okay.
I want to.
I'm on his back.
Yeah.
I'm punching
so,
him.
Like, you're gonna shank me. I take this
Yeah.
and I look at the guards and I'm gonna not do that actually.
Right.
I'm gonna like toss this over to the guards.
Okay. Yes.
Like I'm like
Better.
This is
Okay.
like, and I'm gonna punch him and I'm gonna beat the hell out of him.
Right. And
But
then
I'm making sort of like a conscious choice, and
To
I'm still
not-
gonna get my ass beat
Right, by the guards. We
But
all
like,
are, yeah.
But like I've taken this shiv and like I've made a show of like giving it up, which
Right.
which is gonna hurt some things, but like
it's good though because at the end of the day, everything's sort of blamed. Most of the stuff, it's his shiv.
It's
at the end of
it's
the
his
day.
shiv. You were gonna shiv me.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So he gets the brunt of the.
So he's gonna get some punches and kicks and whatever. Like he's not at this point getting his ass beat in this.
and
quite
after
same
the
way.
fact, the question is, are we still able to perform in the concert after this fricassee? This
Well, okay, so
fricas.
I don't get to resolve this because I set the scene. So
That's
I,
right.
I
Well,
kind of
John's
have to leave it to
negatively.
you.
John gave you a negative die.
Yeah, well,
Right.
we
That's what's available.
pretty much had no choice
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
So I think that like the badness can be moderated, given that like there was a shiv and I didn't use it, and
Yeah.
so like I'm gonna get some hours in solitary for this
Got
while
it.
they
Okay.
decide. I think.
Okay, so the
Like-
concert is in question then.
But
if
like,
you- if
I
we're
think
gonna be
the
able to do it.
concert. I think the concert is in question.
Yeah. Oh,
but
man.
it's not definitely off.
No, but it's in question. Okay, I'm fucking
Yeah.
pissed off. I'm worried and upset.
Looking out over the grimy cornfields
Yes.
with the floodlights set up with it now,
Yes.
and like I can see there's like a few prisoners on duty, like building a very simple stage,
Mm-hmm.
and with a couple guards watching them, and I'm seeing this through the window of one of the conjugal trailers.
Okay. Yep.
And I'm kind of nervously like fiddling, just waiting, and finally the guard opens the door and ushers Richie Wonder in.
Oh my God.
Oh, Richie,
Oh, hell, I missed you, baby.
I
Nice Russian.
are you okay on
I
your
take
phone?
you in my arms.
Your phone call. I was so scared that you would be killed by this big man, this Storkman.
Oh, don't you worry about that guy. We took care of him. He's nothing.
No, he
He's
did not
nothing.
he did not hurt you or your
I
brother.
mean, he tried to stab, Ronnie. I mean, Mad Scratch. I mean, Scratchy.
This is very. Your brother is not good for you.
What? No, he's great. We're. I mean, if this concert works out, we might have a great career together.
Oh no, you don't know. He attracts this danger to you that will get you killed. Listen
Hey, I'm dangerous enough.
to
I'll
me.
show you how dangerous I can be.
We can. I
Just
need
right
to tell
here,
you,
down
we
on
can
the
be
bed.
rich
What?
when you leave here.
Rich.
I figured.
How? I mean, we're gonna make money once I get famous, of course.
Let me show you something, okay?
Okay.
And she takes out a small like demo vinyl,
Okay.
right? And it's on one side is like two 45s and a rubber, and on the other side is like kill man, dead kill, dot dark or whatever, and, and it says Wonder Boy on it.
Right. Okay.
Right? And she goes, listen, this man, he will pay us so much money. If you are so much better on stage than your brother, you will get out and you will make us so much money. Richie, you just be this Wonder Boy and do these musics?
You want me to
But you need to
sing this music? I don't
Yes.
understand.
No, it's your brother's music. You have talent to do some singing, but you can perform, you can pretend to sing his songs.
You want me to lip sync my brother's songs?
Oh, that is a wonderful idea. You would be so good at it. But you know,
I feel ill.
to do this, you will need to put yourself from distance from your brother. You need to
I can't believe
tell
you're
him.
asking me to do
You need to
this.
say he's a liar when you leave and sign these papers with me.
What?
We can have
You want me to
everything. We can
betray
leave.
my
We
brother?
can leave Reno and go to Las Vegas. We can make it big. I mean, you could wear. Do you know how many spangles you could wear in Las Vegas as you perform on the stage? You in the lights, and me in the just watching you perform this wonderful music.
Oh, Al, yeah, I mean, the way you're describing it, it sounds like my dreams, but...
It's your dreams and more. Just all you have to do is. You need to give up your brother.
You're asking me to break blood. We were born together as my twin brother. Yeah. Oh,
You
Al.
don't know. You don't know.
Don't know what?
He is just so not good for you.
You keep saying that, but I mean, we're two sides of the same coin. I mean, we have different, styles, but he's got panache.
Oh, speaking of style, I need you to change your hair, and I brought some hair dye.
What?
I want you to
Right now?
to take the frost out of those tips and kind of. I'm
want
going
me
to
to get rid of my
He
frosted
starts
tips?
She starts
No.
to unbind your hair a little bit
No.
and starts.
What?
She's like, especially this is more for your performance on the stage, a beautiful stage you're building. You two should look. You're twins. You should look the same.
You want me? You're trying to turn me into my brother.
No,
I can't
no.
believe this.
I want you to be better than your brother. You have panache.
That's my word.
Oh, you taught me this word.
I think it's from France.
You could be Wonder Boy. You could be Richie Rich. How's this gonna go?
Oh, man.
Doesn't go well.
I think it's going to go badly.
Oh, you think?
So it goes badly for Elodie, which is, I mean, I guess what happens.
If you love me, you will kill your brother for me.
Shit, just throwing it down like that. Wow. Just straight up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You don't know. A true artist, even if you don't be him, a true artist makes more money when he is dead. He's more appreciation when he is dead. Make your brother more appreciation.
And I think at this point, Richie just says, "You sick hag," and sort of backhands her across the face, like,
yeah,
bam.
just hits her. Yeah, she spins and screams,
Yeah.
and that's when the guard comes in.
Yeah.
exactly.
And tears you away from her. And she's holding her face and crying and be like, "You could have been so much, Richie Wonder, but you are nothing. I spit on you. Your dreams are dirt. You are dirt. You go lay in the dirt with your brother who's so magnificent in his art. He's actually really good."
Perfect.
Man.
All right, great. So we're gonna flash forward now, I guess, to the concert itself.
Mm-hmm.
I think it actually goes over quite well. We are able to perform together. We are performing together.
Okay, good.
And you actually did take Ellie's advice, and you
I changed my
yeah.
image.
You're
to
like
some-
you kind of came
somewhat.
around, and we're like,
Yeah, I
No.
changed my images somewhat so I look more like you, basically.
But it was also a concession so that he would wear like the sequined vest. that
Right.
you're also
Yeah.
Right, so
we've got like this Motown crisscross thing
We've got
going
this
on.
Motown
I'm like,
crisscross thing
what?
going. Yes, Motown
And
crisscross.
It's that's
that's
isn't that
exactly
is
yeah,
it-
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, no, it totally
That's
is.
exactly what it is. And so I think that by and large, I think that it goes well at first. And so we're like
Mhm.
we're at let's just say an intermission or something like that, so people can go to the bathroom, and we're backstage, and I'm like, it's going so good. This is great.
It's
I think that we're really onto something here.
I'm color me shocked.
There's
No,
like
but
an
you're-
amateur magician on stage right now.
Nice.
LOD came by earlier and was talking crazy. Scratchy. She
All right,
was
so
she was nuts. She was saying the craziest things.
So I gotta tell you, I gotta
Wait.
no, I gotta
wait,
come.
wait.
No, I gotta come clean with you.
Clean about what? What are you talking about?
No.
No. Wait.
All right, go ahead.
So she told me that there's this record producer out there who wants to put out our music, and I think
How would a record producer even have heard our music?
I don't know.
Like,
she's
it literally didn't
widely,
exist
like
until
she's she's like Le Renard. You know what that's the fox in French. I learned that
good.
for her.
Good.
She's foxy, baby.
Yeah.
She's foxy. And so she's wily. So I don't know how she figured it out. I mean, she also wanted me to like kill you, I think spiritually. It was a weird meeting.
All right. So
let's just say it was a weird meeting.
so speaking of weird meetings,
Okay.
I gotta
Okay, yeah, you go.
I gotta tell you this.
Okay.
Like you've been growing on me since we've been in,
Oh.
right? You know, like I know we never really got along when we were
We're just
young. and but whatever. Months ago, after you had gone to see her, like I had figured, like some booty call showed up, and it was her, conjugal visit trailer and everything.
What?
Yeah, no, it was weird. We didn't do anything, but
How does she, what? I guess she was talking about your music from time to time. I thought she was just trying to be nice.
yeah, no, she's a super fan.
Super fan.
Yeah, like Appreciation Club or whatever. I don't even know, but
Scratchy, she asked me to screw you over and to steal your music. I said no.
damn.
Well, hey,
No,
we
that's
gotta go
fucking
do
awesome.
the rest of this.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
this.
fuck her.
No. You should totally do this.
Do what?
You should totally take the music. You're getting out. You're going to be able to
Sure.
put some away. Put me down on a writing credit.
I guess. Yeah, I could. Okay. Well, let's do the rest of this, and then we'll talk more about it.
I think this is a good idea. You should take her advice here.
Okay. I mean.
No. You should take her advice here.
Okay.
Look, like you've told me about this. Like we've just like totally come clean. Like I think you should take her. Like I think, maybe she's.
Well, I like the
She's got
idea
some
of
weird
contacting
different
this
ideas.
record producer. If she
Well,
can do it,
absolutely.
why can't I do it?
Sounded like she's got something going. But like if she's got the kind of the ability to foresee like these good things, I think we should take her advice. We don't want to get caught in a Cassandra situation.
I don't know, man. This LOD, the way she was talking today. I mean,
No.
she's nuts.
I want you. I think you're mistaking nuts for brilliance.
Okay. Wouldn't
And I
that be
think-
speaking brilliance for nuts? No, it never doesn't matter.
No. I don't care what she said. I think you should do it.
Okay. Well, man, now he really got my mind twisted around. But we got to do the rest of the show.
We got to do the rest
Okay.
of
Well,
the show.
let's do this. Okay, we'll talk more.
Let's make sure this happens.
And so, the show goes really well. The inmates love it. They love it so much that they start to riot, and the guards have to shut it down, and it turns into a real
Fantastic.
nasty sort of a scene that we sort of start with our music. And so, that's how the scene ends. I probably get punched in the face a few times.
And there was like a recording deck, and it gets burned.
It gets burned.
So you don't walk away with the demo you're hoping to get.
Yeah. No demo. Brutal. All right.
I want you all to set the scene for me. We haven't done that all game.
We haven't.
And I want to make that happen.
The final scene.
So here's my proposal, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you're on stage. There's like people rioting. Like things are on fire in the foreground. Like people, like you see batons, like people swarming the stage. And then it's sort of like the scene's overcome with flames, right? And then those flames turn into pyrotechnics on a stage where you are just wild beatboxing, like out of this world, like crazy, like boof, 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 boof stuff. And you step into the spotlight and there are crowds like kind of pull back through this thing, and just like there are riots are just like flailing arms and people screaming and jumping in unison.
And it turned like as you pull back, you can kind of see the riots are like the dancers, like, and it's this awesome choreographed
right, and you're pulling,
scenario.
and it's just this stadium, and people are going nuts, just crazy for this music, and it says like Wonder Boy, like in like lights up above, and the Mad MC. Right, like Wonder Boy and the Mad MC, just like boom, boom, everything's throbbing, everyone's going crazy.
Yeah.
And so that's sort of like that just plays for a while.
Yeah.
And then we cut to backstage as the two of you step out from behind, like into the relative quiet.
Yeah.
Everything's sort of, you just hear like the throb and hum.
Yeah.
And as you walk further and deeper into the bowels of this stadium, it's just sort of like it's there. It's always ever present, like stamping feet in the crowd, and you guys are just wiping sweat, and and you look identical, except for like the same offset, like Motown crisscross kind of thing.
Still got my sequence on.
Right.
Got my sequence headband.
And we could have, all right. And you come around the corner, and there's Elodie in like black leather. With her sunglasses on, and like two just huge bouncer type dudes flanking her. And I don't know. that's set. The scene is set.
That's the scene.
Yeah.
All right. I'm immediately like, security!
You idiot.
What? No. Come here, baby. Give me some sugar.
And I lean in for like a air pecs, like very like French. Yeah. You will make Ponzi scheme record so much money. You guys are so gorgeous at this.
Told you she was a smart one.
I guess so.
Come on, boys. And we go back to the dressing room.
We go back to the dressing room, drinking champagne.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so what else? What else is happening?
Oh man,
and like
that's
basically
that's super weird, and I think that ends well.
Yeah, right. It just ends well.
Okay,
it just ends well. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, I mean that's a huge. Is that all right?
Yeah,
like, that's a huge.
That's perfect.
All right, so now we'll go into the aftermath.
Yeah, let's roll.
All right, so I rolled a 4 high white. Where did
I am also at a 4 high white.
So mine is bitter. You know what it's like to be utterly crushed, casually brought low, forced to eat your own words, and stand mute and powerless before your enemies. They gloat, and you are helpless.
I feel like we didn't play hard enough for the regular hard tilt table.
Maybe, yeah. I got
or aftermath table.
We'll tweak it.
Whites. I got +6, white 6, or +7.
7.
I got weak, which is hey, you're busted, beat, and broke down, but at least you've learned a lesson about human greed and frailty, right? It'll serve you well in prison, which is probably where you're headed. Awesome. All right.
I also got the bitter result, like you did, John. It was like utterly crushed, casually brought low, and
well, there's the less
But there's a soft tilt table,
There's a
which
soft
is
tilt
in
table.
one of the expansion books to the main game.
All right, let's take it as a challenge, though.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah,
We've
we'll
kind
take
of
it as
like
a challenge.
we've set the height
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
these guys.
Yeah, we definitely have set the height.
She kind of leaves the dressing room. You guys are passed out on your champagne, and she's done her job, appeased you two, and she gets a call on her cell. Big honking cell. It's
Yep.
it's like the 90s now.
Yep.
It's her lawyers. And he goes, "Hey, doll, listen. Did you sign Wonder Boy back with some like Reno exec? What are you talking about? I do not remember this." And that's
And that's where that goes. All right. Well, my first scene for Richie is that Wonder Boy is doing super, super well. It's like tours of different continents. We're in Japan, we're in India, we're in Africa. We're just everywhere. South America. And we're just touring our faces off, and everyone's loving our music. They're dressing like us. It's turning into a big fad. I think that'll be...
This is a flashback to the day that I told you that Elodie and I are together, and
The scene we already had? Or
Huh?
a different scene?
No,
Different scene.
different scene.
A different scene. Got it.
it's like the day you get out of prison.
Well, it's like the day that that I tell you why your marriage has been pushed off, like the day that's
Right.
been delayed and delayed and delayed.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's a bad day.
Yeah, it's a bad day.
It's a bad day. But this is before we are touring
Before,
together?
yeah, it's back.
Yeah.
This is also within that, within the flashback realm. Elodie is leaving a clinic, and she's got some mixed emotion, and she gets in her gremlin. It's still rolling. It's probably got a year or so left on its life. She puts a tape into the deck, one of the old bootlegs, and turns it up real loud, and is really getting into it, and smiles and holds her belly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah. I think that we see the sort of unraveling of Wonder Boy. The brothers fighting, not being able to write music together. Things are just sort of taking a turn for the worse. Legal troubles, apparently, about who owns the music. And, we're not touring as much anymore.
Like a Milli Vanilli controversy because you guys were so coked up and messed up that you were like lip syncing a little bit
Oh, definitely.
at an awards ceremony.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's like the height of it, right? Is where we're both get caught lip syncing at an awards ceremony. That makes sense. Sure.
Oh man.
Sure.
This is the scene where Mad Scratch and Elodie know that they're done together, and kind of like they each kind of like show up with divorce papers, and they're like, "Yeah, we're doing this. It'll be a pleasure to work with you, Miss Palms." Right, because you're still running the show,
The Ponzi scheme
Nah.
records.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is sort of like between. This is a flashback prior to this thing, and it's actually when Richie and Elodie like kind of had their when he confronted her that it was over, and they're fighting, and it's getting really heated, and she smacks him across the face, and he pushes her down, and something inside her
Ah, no.
and it's bad,
Brutal.
and she holds herself laying there and knows it's something is wrong.
Wonder Boy's over, but Richie Wonder is having a great comeback career. He's got his new persona, Richie Wonder. He's doing his own thing. He calls himself the Mouth Orchestra of the Mouth. And he doesn't. He's not just a beatboxer anymore. It's like he's taking it to another level. and he's getting some notoriety again. He's bringing it back a little bit. Now
He's
we're
doing
in the-
sound effects in like
yeah,
movies.
exactly.
There's like a spoof of this like
It's in
famous
the
like
sweet
sci-fi
Police Academy
movie.
movies. Yeah, I think that's sort of where he's at.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's older, midlife.
This is Mad Scratch doing a little too much in his nose, and I think is found by Elodie, who's just like, I knew it. Finally.
Ooh.
We're in like a recording studio in a like LA like office building, and a nice view of the city, and Lady Pons, queen of Ponzi scheme records, is just listening to another tripe, like a trite kind of track being laid down, some new rapper. She's watching her two guys dangle another producer out the window.
Ah,
And she just drags on her cigarette and blows it out.
I think that Richie Wonder goes back to jail for tax evasion. But at the end of the day, he sets himself up with a memorabilia museum of Wonder Boy and MC Mad Scratch and Richie Wonder memorabilia. And he's like sort of like locked in this loop of the past, like not being able to like let it go.
It's just like just outside Reno.
Yeah, just outside Reno, exactly, where everything got its start.
Little like rest stop like flyer
Yeah,
handouts.
oddly enough, there are no Ponzi scheme record products in the building.
Surprise.
And that's where we'll end
man.
this fiasco.
With that, our story ends. We will return again with a new tale to spin to dare to entertain. I was one of your players, John Holt. You can find me on Twitter at Lord Joho, and you can find me on Instagram at Bored Ghost. Ken, where can people find you?
You can find me, Ken Breeze, on Twitter and Instagram as well. I love Twitter. I'd love to talk to you on Twitter. I'm at Berlingsbeard, Berlings, Beard. And I'm also writing some articles for 20-Sided Store website. So check those out as well if you get a chance.
All right.
And I've been Tim, and you can find me on Twitter at Dice Food Lodging, or find out more about the games and other stuff that I make at Brooklyn Indie Games and GalileoGames.com.
Cool. And we've been using your Fiasco mobile app.
Fiasco mobile app.
Cool. And
So good.
Available on iOS and Android.
And is it too soon to announce that you're working on an update?
I've been working on updates like constantly. They take forever.
But
Yeah.
we're talking about a pretty, like, the functionality is being
Some stuff you're
updated.
pretty
Like,
excited
Yeah,
about.
some cool new features
there'll be
that I
some
want to
cool stuff.
roll
Very
out.
nice.
Very cool. So, and that's available, you said, on Android?
Hamburger.
iOS and Android.
Very cool.
Fiasco mobile.
Awesome. So, gang, to learn more about the players and engine in our story, visit visit boardghost.com. You can attempt to pierce the veil and contact us at BoardGhostWorld on Twitter. Shout out through the ether if you have desires we can fulfill. Please leave reviews and comments on iTunes or your preferred listening portal, and take a moment to subscribe so you don't miss out on the latest episodes. We'd like to thank Pat Couples for our theme song and interlude music. You can find more about Pat at patcouples.tumblr.com or on his band's website, hotelsandhighways.com. If you're not alone in the void, share our stories. The more they are consumed, the truer they become.
If living is a highway, then heaven is a bus stop.